What's up, Dragon Ball fam? Eddie Sandlay here, Team Full Team Captain, coming at you live with another top 16 deck profile with leader no other than Son Gohan. Shout out to Daylon Mack for the beautiful tournament power mat. Shout out to my boy for hosting this tournament. Excellent tournament. Beautiful mat. Thank you. Without further ado, introduce yourself, man.
So yeah, my name is Dalbys from Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
And yeah, came up here and had fun.
Drove or?
We drove, yeah.
It's not that far away, is it?
Nah, it's like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's plus, yeah.
But yeah, played Gohan yesterday and today.
Uh-huh.
Very fast leader, so
Yep.
you don't have to worry about time.
Yep.
So basically what it does is when you swing, you can pick up 1 or 2 life, and it restands itself. And then when you awaken, you untap 1, draw 2, and then activate battle, you can crit yourself a life, and it gains the triple strike.
Yeah, that's true.
So the ultimate goal would be to, at your 5 life, you swing, you go down to 3, you awaken, crit yourself, triple, it restands, so you also get another attack. And also, it also has an activate main where you can restand itself and then swing, but also you better be winning because if you don't,
you lose.
you lose. So.
The ultimate, yep. Alright, let's get into it.
So yeah, played 4 of the feet Kamehamehas.
Shout out to Marcelo Russell for not playing 0 feet. Please tell me how important this card is, bro. Tell the world.
This card is huge.
Thank you.
So I am basically, when I'm mulliganing, I'm keeping these when I see them.
Yep.
So on the back side, obviously, he's a Son Goku. So you play this, he gets plus 15 and crit, and now he's triple strike. So
yes, sir.
Amazing card, and it's put so much pressure. Your opponent can't get the resources.
Not at all. Yeah. Not for crit.
Also play 4 Sensu Beans.
Yes, sir.
Just extending plays. You can use a feat. You just restand an energy with Sensu Bean. You can go into another feat if you wanted, or anything else you might have in hand. Play the 4 Paragus Super Combos. Amazing card. So you just draw 2, warp a card, searches out your deck, sends it out, find the cards you need.
All right, real quick, talk about that card. I seen some Gohan decks running the red-green Nappa just to get an extra combo. Do you think the draw power is more important than the extra combo power, or?
You could probably go either way. I think the draw power is more. I feel like this deck can actually be improved upon as I got playing it throughout the day. And it's mostly, we'll skip to the Cell Kamehameha, because this card is absolutely amazing.
Yep.
So you want to find these too.
Yeah.
I only ran 2 and then regretted it. I had 1 inside, and I always put it in there. I hit a lot of negates with this card.
It's insane. Especially if you're hitting with crit, like you're denying resources and taking stuff from hand.
So
it's
it's a plus 15, and you rip a card from their hand randomly.
Yes, sir.
And it was amazing. So you're looking for these, looking for Sensu Beans. I think the search power is probably a little more better, but people could probably test that. Self-awakeners, just to make sure you do awaken, as fast as possible.
Yes, sir.
So I played 4 of the Son Gohans. Take a life, gets plus 10 and crit, and then also the pans. So this is basically making sure if someone's not going to swing. Usually don't have any issues, but turn 2, if you really want to awaken and go all out, these cards are where that comes in handy.
All right.
So play 4 of the Krillins, calling for help. Obviously learn later on that it's a permanent, so when you awaken, it goes to 4. But it's a 1-drop early on. When you awaken, it goes to 4, so that gives you the successor ability for the secret rare. And also it turns into blocker, which does come in handy. So there's times where, I don't want to go for game, so it also works as defense as well. So I played the Piccolos in this deck. So the idea of these Piccolos is you arrival out the Supreme Technique Son Goku, and then you're able to play this for free. And if they're leaving any low cards on the field, like 2 or 1, you bring him out and you can pop this, and then also pop their 2 or less, and then they got to warp 2 cards from their hand. So it's great for hand control, and then the 4-drop also works with the secret rare cell.
Solid.
So Yeah, and usually I just mostly charge these early on. And if they weren't playing any cards, I just usually pitched them with the Paragus. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. So I played 3 of the Android 16 new start. So it's a blue-green, and also if they're down to like 3 or 2 life, and I decide to try and go for it, and they negate it, or I can't get over, or whatever. That's where this card comes in handy. If I'm tapped out, I can send a blue-green, play it, and kind of keep going that way.
Extend your play up.
So you can just be super aggressive, trying to finish a game. Played 3 surprise attack Friezas.
How do you feel about this card?
So I didn't really use it too much, so it could probably be taken down or taken out completely. But I was running the Piccolos that KO'd a card, and when that was pretty much the main thing. It's just a way to play a 4-drop for free to get into your secret rare. I ran 2 of the Belmonts.
Yes, sir.
Never played it, so it is a blocker. In Activate Main, you can choose 3 of your battle cards and use them with a drop, and you play it. And it does KO a card, so that's another way the cell can come out, or the Frieza can come out. But it's another way, like if you need to win because you went for game, you swing with a bunch of cards and you play this, KO something, and it gives you another swing. 3 of the Android 17 blue-green energy. I had it at 4 and then just messing around. I kept always having them in hand. 3 seemed to be fine. That's all I can say about that.
Oof, the big daddy.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Secret rare cell. So unfortunately, I never won with it this tournament.
All 3 of my losses really came for that card.
I got it off 4 times and it was negated each time. So when the people are going against the Gohan, they're usually siding a lot of the negates. So it doesn't always go off, but it puts so much pressure on people. This is an amazing card. Cell's my favorite character. So
Cell's been doing work this weekend.
Yeah. Play 3 of the Bardock's Awakening Instincts. Just a great card. So you'll be comboing at least 3 or 4 cards on this first leader swing, and then boom, you just play this next turn, and then you're drawing 2 more and just getting into your deck faster. So worked really well. 3 seemed to be the right number. Then you also play just 1 of the mirror and then 1 double strike.
Ooh, I like it.
If they're at 5 life, you swing, they go down to 2, you just play the mirror and give a double strike. Or, you swing again, they have to combo out, and you can just give someone else a double strike. So I did that a few times as well. But that was it for the main deck. The side didn't really use much very often, but I did side. I always side this in because this card should probably be at 4.
You would add it to 4 on the main board for future revenue?
I think so. I think it's that good. 1 Focus Breakthrough, that should probably go up because the Topo's around. So they try and play the Topo, you just do the Focus Breakthrough. Played 4 Shocking Death Balls.
How'd you like these?
I never used them. I had them in there just for mirror matches where, they were having their own little blocker Krillins. Anything that I might be sticking out that might be annoying, or if I just want negates. Then I also ran 4.
Jeez, that mirror match is serious, huh, man?
I was preparing for the mirror match, and I only faced 1.
What color was it?
It was the green-red. It was the.
What do you think the biggest threat to your version, like to the mirror matches? Do you think in a mirror match, the person who plays red-green, blue-green, like what do you think the best variant is in a mirror match?
From what I feel is it's the first person to awaken and who just goes all out.
Oh, okay.
Like that seemed to be.
Like no matter what color they're playing.
Seems like it, but I might be wrong.
Okay.
In our games, we quickly learned that we just weren't going to swing at each other.
Yeah.
So we were not going to let the opponent go down to into a range where they could just awaken and just start going.
Kill. Yeah, makes sense.
It seemed to be whoever went off first won. So very little error in those mirrors.
Okay.
I played 1 Fu Dark Banisher.
Sure.
Just thought, if I felt like it was going to get grindy, you pop this down, and now they got a warp card every time, you'd swing. Never used it, but thought it'd be okay. did play 2 Urgent Aid Kami, so I did want this because I knew there's going to be a lot of the Piccolos that are going to be untapping with Sensus, and I was not ready for them to all be running the Cell Kamehamehas, but yeah, I played it a couple times, and you know, it just shuts them down, slows them down a little bit. So, and then the last 2 are the final showdown Son Gokus. So these ones are when your blocker Krillins get popped in their 4-drops. You play this for free.
KO's on the ignoring barrier.
KO's on the ignoring barrier.
The free 25 double strike guy.
Yeah, I would always put these in for yellow-red. So they're trying to play Beerus. You know, they try and rush your leader. You know it's going to get grindy. You block with the Goku, or you block with your Krillin. You play this for free and pop the Beerus.
Okay.
Basically. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck.
Any shout outs you want to give before you go?
Sure, shout outs to all the AZ guys. My brother Daniel, who originally started the deck, and then I kind of took it and made my little tweaks to it. Daniel Hilton, who was also playing the deck, did really well on the Friday tournament. So, and yeah.
All right, man. Thank you, and congrats again on your top cut, bro.
Yeah, thank you.